again, friends. This is Lisa Winfield, the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Isn't this adorable? I found this. It's so perfect for our blooming project. I found it at Dollar General. It was $5, but it serves as an enormous reminder to bloom where we're planted. This is exactly the theme of our transformational process this year, is we are blooming, and every flower in the garden of humanity adds to the beautiful landscape. Okay, so this is the beginning of the month, and I want to review a beginning of the month checklist to help you be prepared throughout the month so that we have everything we need when we need it. So we're just going to run through this checklist really quickly. You can save this video, come back to it, or maybe just jot down some ideas. But these are some things that you want to do, like an assessment at the beginning of the month, to make sure that you are aware of things that you may need as the month progresses, and to be able to plan to have those things already purchased and on hand so that they don't contribute to frustration. You are able to proceed and move forward without having any kind of significant barriers that are going to add to your frustration and to keep you from being as productive and in the flow as possible. So we're going to set ourselves up for success here. So just bear with me as I run through this. I'm going to try not to talk about each one, but just to give you a very simplified checklist of things that you may want to do an assessment at the beginning of the month so that you make sure that you have them on hand. Okay, number one, medications. So if you're running low on your meds, go ahead and call your pharmacy or your doctor to get those refills in advance. Don't wait until you're on the last one. Same thing with vitamins and supplements. If you're running low on your vitamins like vitamin D, make sure that you have a plan to have those purchased before you run out. Toiletries. Let's go through those almost empties. Let's go ahead and use those, recycle those containers, reduce that bathroom clutter, and then we know what we're gonna need to purchase. And then if we plan, we can use those coupons or store sales flyers or loyalty cards to purchase them at a discount. Save some money, but yet, if you run out of shampoo and you're like trying to get ready for work and you realize, oh shit, I don't have shampoo, it derails your day. Okay, same thing with your makeup. If you're out of mascara, you're going to feel absolutely naked and bare when you haven't put your mascara on. If you wear mascara every day like I do. So if you don't have foundation, lipstick, highlighter, concealer, mascara, nail polish remover, go through all of your makeup and the things that you wear daily and make sure that you have them so that, it's going to be that most important day, like you have a job interview and then you realize, hell, I don't have what I need. And now I don't feel all put together. I feel like I'm uncomfortable. You won't put your best foot forward. So plan ahead a little bit. Just do a quick assessment. Get what you need. Use coupons, store sales, buy what you need before you run out. Also, check your pet meds. So if your pet needs medication, flea medication, heartworm medication, whatever you need, don't wait until you're out. And with supply chain issues, sometimes it's just not available. So go ahead, give it a good check. If you need it, let's order it, get it in, get it ready so that you don't have a disruption of service. Same thing for your kids. Go through what your kids need, whether they have underwear, socks, do they have toiletries for them, deodorant, school supplies, things that they need. You want to go through, like if they play a musical instrument, do they need reeds or strings? Do they have their lunchbox? Do they have their backpack? Do they have shoes that fit, clothes that fit? Just go through a quick process at the beginning of the month and just write down on a list things that you need to shop for. I call this a focus shopping list. so that you really effectively use your shopping time to support yourself and your family instead of just buying a lot of impulse purchases that aren't going to help you. Okay, I mentioned school supplies, but office supplies too. Like if your printer is out of ink or paper, you know what that does to you. If you don't have stamps, you know what that does to you. If you don't have, notebook paper for your kids, or if you don't have a pen that writes, you know how disruptive these things can be to you. So let's just do an assessment. You can just walk through your house with a little notebook or a piece of paper and write down things as you think about them. Put that in your grab and go binder, and then when you're out shopping, you have that list so that you're really shopping based upon intention and not impulse. Your craft or hobby supplies. We are focusing on cultivating joy in our lives, and part of that is some of the things that we love doing. If we are out of crochet or yarn for crocheting, we're not going to be able to crochet. If we're out of paints and we're a painter, we're not going to be able to paint. Focus on things that you need in order to participate fully in your craft or hobbies so that you have them on hand when you have the time to be able to do that. You're not running around trying to find things. Okay, your wardrobe. I like to really focus on I'm going to just give you an example. Let's say I have a dress that I really love to wear. Its color is great. It makes me feel fabulous. It fits really nicely. It's a soft fabric. But darn, I don't have any shoes. I don't have one pair of shoes that's going to go with that dress. I'm not going to wear the dress until I get the shoes. So what I do, take a picture of the dress on your phone, and when you're out shopping and you're doing your focused shopping, not impulse buying to get a new pair of shoes that you don't really need, you're going to focus on buying a pair of shoes that's going to match that dress so that you can wear the dress and get your money's worth out of the dress, but also it's going to limit your impulse buying because you're going to be focused on shopping for things you actually need. Okay, last thing on the list is going to be your kitchen needs. For example, let's say you don't have any baking pans and you want to make cookies for your kids. And you don't have a cookie sheet. That would be something I'd put on the list. If you don't have aluminum foil and you're going to make something and you need aluminum foil, you want to put that on the list. Let's say you don't even have pot holders. Maybe that would be something beneficial on the list so that you can really get into your kitchen and function effectively without feeling frustrated. So those are just some really kind of blatant examples, but this could be spices, baking items, the staples, sugar, coffee. Just make a list of things that you need so that in the next week you can go out, do your shopping, and incorporate all of this focused shopping list so that everything you purchase you can bring home, and it's really going to enhance your effectiveness or your hobbies or your kids' well-being or your well-being, your pet's well-being. This is all a comprehensive effort to really focus on what we need in order to effectively function. So we're shopping by intention, not by impulse. This shopping list is going to help you. So just do this quick checklist. Send it with your children if you need to school and do a school supply audit. I talk about that frequently. Just do an assessment of things that you're going to need in order to effectively function in your life. This is the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.